Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and as you can see today I am cleaning some furniture, and I actually am going to be cleaning this rug and nut rug and more carpeting in the home as well. But right now I'm working on the furniture, and today is well, we're having a blizzard. It's minus 15, and with the wind chill I think it was down to minus 25 or lower. We actually got to minus 29 the other day, or the other night, with the wind chill. And today I'm cleaning with the E600, and you can see I've got the, I did a little video where I put this heat shrink tubing on the braided stainless steel pressure lining here, and it's working really well. It does still get pretty warm, but it's nowhere near as uncomfortable as before I put that on there. This is a Rayon couch. I was initially thinking it was a blend, and there might be something else in there, but it's very high Rayon content. One of the ways you can tell it's Rayon, a couple of ways. First of all, it feels really hard and stiff, very stiff feeling fabric. But the other, I've done these cushions over here, by the way, they're almost dry already. The other way is that when you get it wet, so these ones I just did, it goes very dark wherever you get it wet. And that third way you can tell is you put your nose down to it and it has a very musty kind of a smell, because it's basically a wood pulp fabric. So anyway, now I did do a little test. All around the back side there's this black strip right around the couch. They've got a dog about that high. I guess he's rubbing on there. And but I did a little patch right here. I just used the, I didn't pre-spray or anything, but I just used my tool, went back and forth on there a little bit, and you can see it took that right off. And that's without any pre-spray at all. That's just with what I have in the solution tank, and I have surround free in there at 1 ounce per gallon plus some ClO2. And I'm pre-spraying the fabric with Revive Rocket. So I've done those cushions there and those cushions there, and now I'm about to do these ones, and there's some really bad stains on here, and you can see quite a bit of fading. This couch is about 15 years old apparently. It's an IKEA couch. And apparently they sold it as a easy to care for fabric at the time. And it actually seems to be cleaning up pretty well. She did tell me that she didn't expect much out of it, although I think it's going to turn out pretty well. There are going to be some permanent stains, I'm sure. I'm sure that looks like a mustard stain right there. And anyway, I'm going to give it a pre-spray. You don't need to go too heavy with the pre-spray. Just make sure that you get it evenly wet as you can. Certainly in the open areas. Rayon does have a tendency to water mark, but if you get it evenly wet, that will usually stop that from occurring. I'm using the Rayon battery powered sprayer. Works really well, produces a really nice even and quite a fine spray. And I don't want to hose the thing. Doesn't look like this side of this cushion's been used at all. This one's pretty soiled on both sides, as you can see. Okay. And of course the E600 is producing 200-degree heat very consistently. I put cold water in that machine, but when using it for upholstery cleaning, it's easily keeping up, and no problem at all keeping the temperature up. I'm just bringing the temperature up again because it cools down as the air is blowing through or sucking through that hose there. It'll cool down the line inside there. So I'm just cleaning it up again. There we are. Something you want to try to do when you're cleaning furniture at any time anyway, but particularly with a Rayon, you're trying to do a very even cleaning job as you go. And by the way, in case you're wondering, I did confirm on one of the cushions I already did that I opened up the cushion, put my hand in behind there, and there is absolutely no moisture penetrating through the back of this fabric the way I'm cleaning it. And that's what you're ideally trying to do. You don't want to over-wet the fabric. You don't want to be hosing it down with the pre-spray. And you don't want to be running with too high a pressure. I've got the pressure. This is a 150 psi machine, but I've got the pressure backed off so that the flow just comes out of the nozzle here when I turn it on. You'll see I'll turn it on here. It just comes out, but then when I put my finger over it, it covers from one side to the other as soon as the airflow is restricted, which is perfect. Again, nice and even, if I can, as much as I can. I clean Rayon all the time, by the way, and I've never actually had a problem with it. So I know it can be a little bit of a intimidating fiber, but I'm using both the Revive Rocket and the Surround are a neutral pH. And I know that the Revive has a health rating of 0, which is as low as you can get. Okay. This has feathers in it. You can see this tool is covering that front of that cushion pretty well. So this one has got some staining on here. Now, she said she'd never had this cleaned, and she said she might have taken out some spots, and it does look like that's probably, well, we got some of that happening. A bit of a water stain right here, which will probably be permanent, although it's not very obvious. Rayon is more of a challenging fabric to deal with for sure. Ooh, that one's badly stained. I'm going to put some more pre-spray on this one. That's where the yellow stain is, which I'm pretty sure it won't move out, come out of there. It looks like mustard or something like that. But she told me that she's not expecting it to do very well, as long as it's clean, because I know the stains are probably permanent, but I will get most of them out. I can feel the vacuum tube heating up as the water is going through there. It's getting very hot. But that insulation I put on there is working perfect. I barely feel the heat through that. It looks terrible when it's wet, but when it dries, it usually evens out pretty darn well. Anyway, that's what I'm doing for the next little while, and so I'll let you go. I think I'm going to be going across this, just some weird lines here. Interesting. Let's go this way. Alright, well, I'm going to let you go. I will continue on. And my day. And it's expected to snow all day today. Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh well. That's winter for you. Okay, so I will let you go. So thank you for watching and have a good day.